Is it somebody right on my core? This is the moment you're meant to know.
Like time through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives.
Well, hello there, sunflowers, and how are you guys today? Well, it's quite interesting. I am wearing green today. Not because it was about this video. It was for a different video I was recording. But you know what ironically reminded me of? The fact that who I'm doing a reading on today, which is Ariana Grande. And allegedly she is spotted with her ex. Let me pull up his name. It's slipping me right at this moment. And I literally just looked this up. Ricky Alvarez, which, if we cannot remember, is the same boyfriend that she was hanging out with / backup dancer also during that time when she was licking a donut in a shop. Yeah, that boyfriend. Yeah, she's back hanging out with him. And why did I say that was so funny today? Because back then and today, they're still shopping at Whole Foods, which is a green, like their logo is green. I'm like, wow, so funny that I'm wearing green. And I found that hilarious. Why did you is that their thing? Does Ariana Grande and Ricky Alvarez love to shop at Whole Foods? Like, is that Taylor, like not Taylor, is that Ariana Grande's like favorite place to go shop at? I'm curious. However, that's besides the point. Why is Ariana Grande hanging out with her ex? That's what everybody's curious about. I'm curious about it too. They're wondering if she getting them drugs from him. She's wondering if she's going back to her old self. Like, people are quite curious and wondering why, after all these years, 2016 was like around the time y'all broke up, but you guys remained close friends. And now 10 years later, you're rekindling your romance a decade later. Like, what's going on? Please. Also, what I found out is just recently is that Ariana Grande has changed a lyric in her Thank You Next video song. In the line that used to say, now I listen and laugh, she switched it to, now he's still got my back. I don't know he's still got my back. Is that Ricky Alvarez? So because of that, I'm here to pull some cards to see, because, her and Ethan Slater has officially broken up. It was rumors months ago, but it has finally been officially confirmed. And even then, some people are still saying it hasn't truly been officially confirmed. But it's pretty much certain that they're over. Ariana Grande has pretty much bounced back, clap back, glow back. I'm not sure what you call it, glow up from her relationship from Ethan Slater, and she became Ariana Grande, whatever phase we are on. I'm not sure if it's 2.0, 3.0, 4.0. She's always changing her phases. But because of that, I'm here to, like I said, do a reading on Ariana Grande and Ricky Alvarez, because why now? All of a sudden, they're shopping and hanging out. He celebrated her 33rd birthday while in Texas. So because of that, he's around in her life, important celebrations. Now they're going shopping at the market together. Yeah, that's very couple-ish things. Especially if that was your thing back in the day, going to Whole Foods. Nothing about Whole Foods, but I'm just saying, you're still shopping at the same place y'all did 10 years ago. So because of that, it's like your thing. So it's almost like a soft launch of, we're trying this again, but we'll see. First card to come out for Ariana Grande, and just Ariana Grande, and seeing one card for Ariana Grande. That's how we're going to do it. The Two of Cups. We'll see. We'll see what this card comes out for Ricky. Oh no. Oh no. We are truly in a thank you next moment. Three of Swords. Okay, foundation. No, 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 no. Block card. Because Two of Cups, which is usually a nice symbolization of the start of a relationship, and then the Three of Swords, which is usually the heartbreak over a relationship. 2 and 2 just don't go together. So I have to see what the block is to figure out why they aren't on the same page right now. The King of Pentacles. I wonder who the King of Pentacles is. Let's see. Foundation. Now we're finally at the strength. I bet they do need strength. The Three of Cups. The Queen of Swords and the Six of Swords. Well, it's not looking good. I don't do budding beginnings of a relationship. No, not at all. No. Close friends, probably yes. Or working on strengthening their bond to be closer friends. And hopefully Ariana Grande just doesn't slip into a relationship that way. You know how it goes. But let's just pull some outside influence cards for this relationship, because I'm just baffled at these cards. Okay. We have the magnifying glass, which I'm definitely am doing. We have thoughts. Oh, I'm really liking this. Expectation in a mountain. That just put it all into perspective. This could definitely be a trial. See how this is going to go. Because we see Ariana Grande here. As you see in that picture, hopefully I got a good picture up there for you guys. But as you see, Two of Cups. Ariana Grande is pretty happy in this moment. Does he look as happy in those pictures? Hopefully in that picture that I have. But if you look up the pictures, does he seem to be as smiley as Ariana Grande? She's like, it's almost like she's in a relationship. Like she's beaming, glowing, beaming with glee, happiness, and joy. And he just looks like he's tagging along on the ride. Like she finally has a man to drag along around with her like she likes. But that's the kind of vibe that it's giving me. And the Three of Swords is almost finding yourself back into the same trap, the Ariana trap. The Ariana trap. That's the Ariana trap. He found himself in the Ariana trap. And so because of that, we have the King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles put a pause there because who has the authority within this coming together or hanging out? Because the king could easily sway his way, but the king, if that's the case, is down bad with the Three of Swords. So because of that, I'm more inclined to believe it sways to Ariana Grande, just usually because she dominates her relationship. So it seems like the King of Pentacles is on Ariana Grande's dime a time. And we see here at the foundation is them trying to, in this moment, strengthen their friendship to see maybe where it can go. It's been 10 years. I've changed. Have you changed? Let's see. Let's do the things that we used to do, and let's see if the spark has rekindled. Let's see if we can put the past behind us and remember the good old times. We've been friends all this time. You've done you, I've done me. Let's come together and see what's going on. Exactly past Three of Swords. I was out living my life. You was out living your life, but we were camaraderie, supporting each other throughout all of the way. Like she changed in her lyrics that some people were speculating is towards Ricky Alvarez. Now he's still got my back. Three of Cups kind of energy that she's feeling towards him. And that's why she's, I don't want to say maybe running back to running away from Ethan to Ricky. That seems what she seems to be doing, because it's like a comfort. He's always there. It's familiar. We used to have this kind of feelings. Let's try to rekindle them, see where they go kind of thing. But it's all strength. They have a good solid foundation that they can, even if it isn't a official dating, we're sort of trying it out. We're just vibing it out. But regardless, we're still friends. We know where it's going. He at least knows where it's going to go, at least with his heart. Because Ariana Grande is just, she just breaks the hearts of men, I swear. But because of that, he fell into the trap of Ariana Grande, and he's going to get his, I don't want to say get his heart broken again, but he knows where it can lead, and he's not trying to get too overly invested in this. So while yes, it's great, it's fun, we're shopping Whole Foods like 10 years ago, catching up, we're different, we're seeing where it goes, all that, but it's like the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is definitely emotionally detached. I think he's the Queen of Swords and she's the King of Pentacles. And honestly, you can see the King of Swords, Queen of Swords, is looking right at the King of Pentacles. And that King of Pentacles isn't paying no mind to that Queen of Swords. So that's kind of their energy, how they're not on the same page or wavelength with each other. So because of that, it's like that. Don't get too invested or too involved because you don't know where it can go. Because you don't know this Ariana. So you got to be familiar with this Ariana. Yes, he's familiar with Ariana because they've been friends, but familiar with Ariana when it comes to a relationship again with this new body, this new image. It's all, so all those different things, who she's been with, what she's done, the reputation that she's come with, and now she's going back to Ricky, and everybody's remembering Ricky as the guy that she dated when she licked donuts. So because of that, it's like, it's not a good image or publicity on him, but Ariana Grande is getting to flee and jump freely because it's all her, it's the Ariana show, and everybody else is just side characters playing in it kind of energy. So because of that, you got to be careful when you're playing in the Ariana Grande territory. And that's exactly the Queen of Swords energy that I'm feeling that could be Ricky, that he knows to be careful. And also because the Three of Swords is going to make you kind of be the Queen of Swords, cold, because you know what it's like to get your heart hurt, heart ached, especially broken by this same woman. So because of that, you got to learn the temperance and learn the balance. And we see here moving towards their future is the Six of Swords, which definitely symbolizes no relationship whatsoever. Friendship, possibly. Will I look more into that? It's a friendship, just looking at their outside cards, honestly. But it was the holidays. Maybe Ariana Grande was lonely for the 4th of July weekend, and she hit up her good old bestie, and he said, sure, why not? I'll celebrate it with you. And maybe along the way, the magnifying glass, they just decided to take a little peeky-boo into the past, do something that put them back in that space, but not completely fully, kind of that like exposure therapy when you've gone through a traumatic experience kind of thing. And it's all in the thoughts. It's all up in the air. Can we do this? Is this going to work? Are we more than just friends, or are we just completely, totally friends and we should never do this or try this again and leave the past in the past? All those different things that you got to work out. Because, when you're, and also it's the retrograde. It's retrograde period. We're in Mercury retrograde, and Mercury retrograde is in Cancer, and Ariana Grande is a Cancer. So because of that, she's more in Mercury retrograde, and Cancer is all about supposed to be revisiting what makes you feel comfortable, what makes you feel safe and secure within your environment. And guess exactly what? That's what Ariana Grande did for her 4th of July weekend. She wanted to feel safe and secure and surrounded by somebody that cared for her, loved for her. She could be feeling a little bit down and sad for the weekend, So because of that, it's the expectation of don't expect this to go anywhere, put it out on the table, front forward, where it's like spread out right on the table. We all gonna know we are all on the same page or not. So it's because of that. It's nobody's leading anybody on. Nobody's stringing anybody on. You know how I feel. I know how you feel. But we're still going to try to test this out, work this out kind of thing. But the expectation has been set. And we see that there is a challenge, the mountain, the block, overcoming the obstacles. We're still in the air. It's a whole lot of air. Everything is up in the air. It's all communications. It's just thoughts. It's just trials. Nothing is solidified and concrete yet with them, even down to the cups, which is all fluid. And so because of that, It's nothing tangible with them yet. So it doesn't seem like there is a relationship. It doesn't seem like they are rekindling a relationship. It just seems like that they are strengthening a friendship and previous bond that was already there. So moving forward, we're moving forward. Hey, we'll see if she hangs out with Ricky more. But maybe this was just the 4th of July weekend. Like I said, she's a Cancer, so she just recently had a birthday. So because of that, he was hanging around for the birthday, and they could have been talking, 4th of July is around the corner, you want to hang out, kind of thing, stuff like that. So because of that, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I sure did. It didn't seem to be anything between Ariana and Ricky. And if it was, maybe Ariana Grande proposed that theory and Ricky said, no, thank you, because of the 3 of Swords, and she's the 2 of Cups. She was ready to present that, and he was like, no, thank you. But hey, we're still cool. And it was like, okay, I'll go for it. We cool. At least I put the offer out there, put it on the table, kind of thing. So, like they say, you got to shoot your shot. So with that being said, Ariana Grande seemed to allegedly shoot her shots, and it did not shoot. Thank you, Ricky. But with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I sure did. Give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe and become a beautiful sunflower. Spread those beautiful sunflower seeds. This was a surprisingly light read because, light like air. There just really wasn't nothing to truly be found with them because there's a hard stop block mountain in between them. There's I'm only going to allow you to get but so far too close to me before I put a halt and a barrier and say this is it. This person could be swimming around in a dam, so you don't know. So with that being, they look like they're in a lake, and the lake is in a secluded area. So that's that kind of mountain energy. I literally can't make that up. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed that reading. I sure did. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, leave your comments down below. How do you feel about Ricky and Ariana hanging out? And I will see you guys in the next one. Please subscribe. And you know what I say before I go? Hype us up. Subscribe to us. And don't forget to thumb us up. Hey, sunflowers.